And we on. Yo, I think we on. Hold on. Hold on. And we're in. Yo! Did I just do that? Wait, let's see. Yo! I did that. I totally did that, y'all. I totally just did that. Holy crud. Wait a minute. I'm gonna copy this link. And boom, 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 boom. Then we go boom, boom. Then we go boom, boom. Then boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're on. We're totally on, y'all. What? What the what? Wait, hold on. We taking a selfie together? We're taking a selfie together. Oh wait, I didn't mean to take a reel. Hold on. Selfie. Wait, that was bad. Wait. I should go like this to y'all. Hold on. Yeah, we totally on, y'all. This is sick. Hold on, we'll go Linky Poo, Link, and then we'll go Earl, and then we'll go live, live. Boom. Yo, we just did that, yo. We actually just did that. That's awesome. Okay, so that video, for those, if you're watching this and you haven't watched the video yet, go watch the video, because there's gonna be so many spoilers. It was I forgot the title of my own video. Holy crap! Did a New Jersey town ban the pride flag? So you get 5 seconds to leave. I'm about to spoil it. Five, four, three, two, one. They did not. Well, they did for like 3 days. They did for like 3 days, and then I asked them really nicely, and then they didn't, which was kind of sick, right? Because I said like, yo, don't do that. That's messed up. And then they didn't. And then they didn't. They stopped. They stopped because I said that was messed up, and that was awesome. Hold on. I'm going to, yeah, let's mention and let's go myself. Oh, boom boom. Okay. I gotta mention myself in my stories so that I can actually add myself, which is kind of funny, but it's whatever. And then I gotta send and this. I'll be like live. Okay. Okay. I officially think that I sent it everywhere I needed to. Y'all know how it be. Y'all know how it be. Cause no, you gotta get the people knowing. Live. Okay. So we got a chat right here. Yo, we in this. We in this. I'm so happy. I'm actually so excited. I that video was a pain in the butt to make. Okay, I'm just gonna be real with y'all. But since then, look at this. We got this. We got a microphone, so I can actually speak, and it can sound good. Hold on, let's hear this audio quality real quick. But okay, I'm just gonna be real with you. Look at that. You hear my voice. You hear my voice, and it sounds good. It sounds good, and that's awesome. Yo, that's actually awesome. Hold on, wait. Let's. I'm looking at a little red. Let's do some color correction on here. Oh, wait, hold on. That was really scary. Let's go down a little with that. Let's go boom. Let's go boom. Let's go. Wait. I got my colors. I got my colors. Okay. And then I oh my god. Hue? No. The hue is something else. Wait. Why isn't the hue shift working? I really wanted to make a joke there, but it doesn't even work. Okay, fine, whatever. Damn. Well, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm a little red, but it's chill. Um, I'm just like I'm really so I'm proud of my video, right? Oh, it's cause what the fuck? Why? Wait, I guys, I'm not even like making a bit here. It just keeps on doing that. Okay, there we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Then we go boo, 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 boo. And then we go ooh, ooh, no, man. Okay, it should be chill. We should be chill now. Okay, so video. The I, so initially she voted yes. Petrie voted yes to the ordinance, and that really was crazy to me because I, or no to the ordinance, and that was crazy because we were like, oh my gosh, like I don't know if you heard just the clapping. Like I wish I had more footage. Unfortunately, like I wasn't recording randos. But that was crazy. It really was. It was crazy just being in that room and seeing everyone um just so excited because wait, we actually did something. Like we actually did something good. We made a positive change in our community. And hold on, is that cut off? I just realized I was slightly moved to the right. We made a positive change in our community. And that you don't see that every day. You don't see that every day. You don't get to do that every day. So the fact that we were able to accomplish that was just like, oh my it really changed my view on activism, really. 'Cause it's like, well, if we can do it, why can't we just do it again? Why can't we keep doing this? This is something we can keep doing, really. Like, activism shouldn't be a one-time ordeal. It's active. We gotta keep on doing it. So now that we figured out, like, oh, we can organize, we can really get people together. Let's just keep at that. And that makes me happy that we can do that. We can come together as a community. But I also want to talk a bit about like outside of Dumont, right? Because I spoke a bit about it at the end. Jersey is still gonna have its problems. I mean, this even Dumont is still gonna have its problems. You fix one thing. You fix one thing, that's not gonna fix everything, right? Bad things will come back up again. And honestly, I'm waiting because I spoke with Petrie, and she was already getting flack for vetoing the bill. And I told her, "Look, I know you're and this is going to keep on happening. You're going to keep on getting flack for this, but you have to stick to your morals because there's what's right and what's wrong. And you owe nothing to your fellow politicians." I don't know what she's planning on doing. She's saying that she's planning on retiring soon, I believe. I don't want to put words in her mouth, but what does she owe to Black Shirt Guy? Remains nameless. However, you could easily find out his name. I I I kind of chose not to use his name simply because he was speaking about getting doxxed and he was speaking about his life being put at danger, and I have to respect that, you know? Like I think it's stupid, and I really it's like you're a public official. Of course that's going to happen to you. But also, I get it. You want to keep your family safe, and like, yo, you got to do what you got to do. Oh my God, guys. I'm so excited because I'm looking at I'm like looking back and forth because I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at my the what's it called, the actual live, and it's like it's slightly different, and it's really bothering me. It's not latency. I mean, like visually, it's different because I look very pink and like uh almost like shiny in the live. But I'm getting a new webcam soon, and it comes with a light, so I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm hoping that that's gonna fix my little bug that I'm having. But in the meantime, let's see what is there anything else we can do to really fix this out? I don't think so. Uh, ooh, ooh, whoa. Only uses filter if you need additional filters. What the hell? I don't know what this does. I'm not gonna mess with it. But um, Petrie. So let's talk a little bit about Petrie because I didn't go too much into it, but like I truly spoke to her. Like we spoke, right? We spoke. She called me, right? And that's what the voicemail was. And I'm gonna admit to y'all, I felt a little weird including the voicemail. As don't mind me while I'm fixing this. What the what? Nope. Let's just undo. I felt a little weird using the voicemail during in the video because it felt like a little breach, I'm not gonna lie. But also I felt like we gotta show what happens, right? And I wanted to truly show like this is what happens behind the scenes of activism, right? We have to actually talk to people, and we have to say, "Hey, Petrie, look, because I'm not from Dumont, but I spoke to the people there, and you can tell because there was 150 people in that room, very small room. I'm not saying that's 150 is an insane number, but look, for a protest that was organized in 3 days by not solely by me, of course, it was organized with with the help of others, and word of mouth, but that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. It's an insane accomplishment, and that helped a lot. And I was really scared that it's like, well, you can get 150 people in a room, but if they don't care, well, it doesn't matter. But luckily, they were human beings, and they said, well, look, this is going to negatively affect the people we work for, right? Politicians work for you. Politicians work for their constituency. So if their constituency doesn't like something, it is their duty to rectify it. Now, whether or not they do is another story. But she, well, you have to use like the emotional pressure, right? Because she was afraid of the law, and she really did care about like no did she really does care about the LGBTQ community in Dumont. Like it surprised me because after I don't did I put this in the video? Um After that second meeting, we spoke. She's actively trying to make an LGBTQ program in Dumont to help specifically LGBTQ youth find like just have a community. That's really good. Like I know this. I don't want to seem like I'm glazing Pichu because of course there are going to be things we disagree on, but it it makes me happy. It makes me happy that we did something right. And going into this, we went, oh, it's an all Republican council. What can we really do? And it really showed me that at a local level, party lines don't matter so much because you get Democrats acting like Republicans, you get Republicans acting like Democrat. I don't like using that. I just say more conservatively, more liberally, all the time, and it's because they're not held to the same standard as as your corrupt congressman is, right? They're held to what is truly best, what is truly going to keep them in office, because if they suck, they suck. So they want to stay there, and I think that's completely valid, and I think that's good, and that pressure from their community can actually make good action, and we have to keep on giving our local politicians that pressure. I know one thing that I'm personally going to be doing is trying to organize, is looking forward, saying, okay, with our local politicians, a lot of the bad stuff that's going to be happening is national, right? Don't mind me, I'm getting my Monster Energy hashtag not sponsored. Uh, a lot of yeah, a lot of the bad things that are happening are going to be national, and it almost feels like, sorry, I get very easily distracted. It almost feels like, what can we truly do about it? Oh my god, I love bull sperm. Wow, put that just straight in my ass. I'm sorry. Wait, guys, I'm on a live stream. Actually, hold on. When I talk, I talk for like 2 minutes at a time. So I just need to like ground myself. Hold on. And let's say normal. We're normal. Okay, we're so normal right now. We're so normal right now. We're so normal. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, right. On a local, yeah, it seems it's very difficult to truly. Why am I wearing headphones? I'm not even listening to anything. To make a difference in our community. So, what can we do? Well, we can say, hey, local politicians, look, you're going to be affected by Donald Trump, and you're going to be pressured to do things that are not going to be good. So what can you do now to make sure that your people are actually protected and that doesn't happen? So that's what we're trying to figure out. Why am I still red? Someone make me unred. Is there a temperature thing on here? I don't think there is. That makes me sad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ronnie. Buh, 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 buh. I truly don't think that you know what? I'm gonna get some OBS plugins because I really want to be doing a better job with that. I honestly think I'm doing, like, I'm proud of myself. I've been making shorts every single day now, and you know, numbers are numbers, right? Numbers truly don't matter. But it's nice because I'm glad that they're going to someone and someone's seeing it, because in that space, it's kind of, you just kind of gotta spam stuff, right? You just gotta spam stuff at people and really hope that the message gets through, right? We talk all the time about the alt right pipeline. Let's make the left pipeline. Alt left. I don't know if that's the word you want to use, but let's make content that people can actually watch and go down. That's actually comforting for people, right? The reason so many people go down this alt right pipeline. Oh, what was that? What was that? Sorry. Oh, oh my god, I'm stimming. Holy shit. Give me a sec. Okay, the reason why people go down this politics pipeline is because they they don't have anywhere else to go, and it becomes very easy for it to suck them in, because they're like, oh, you seem lonely, and you seem like you have a lot of problems in your life. Here's what you can blame all your problems on. It's black people, brown people, and women. Oh, sorry, and gay people and trans people. Uh, oh yeah. I I guess I want to talk about this now. Because like we're in this space, but like I'm trans. I am a woman. I use she, her pronouns. These things I establish, but I have a feeling as this goes on, I'm gonna have to talk about that a lot more, and I kind of want to just like put that in the safe space right now. Oh my god! Wait, there's someone I forgot to message. Holy crud! Wait, guy, I should message these folks saying I'm live. Wait, yes, this is awesome. No, these are my former streamer. Like, okay, hold on, live, and boom. Brr, brr, brr. Live. Okay, so cool. Anyways, what was I saying? No, I really I always find myself back at YouTube and video and content creation, and I don't know why. It's a hobby, I guess. Um, I really do love it. I really do love it, and given the opportunity, I'd love to keep doing it. Um, it's like any little kid's dream, right? Whenever I'm yeah, when I was a little kid, that was like that's what I would do. You put the iPad in front of the screen and you record your Minecraft gameplay. The fall wait, it was Nick the Blacksmith 1 or the Falling Anvil 1. Someone's gonna pull that up and use it against me someday. We'll wait. We'll see. Um, but that was awesome. That was awesome, and I loved that. And then most recently, I had a different channel, Mullins, right? And that's actually where it's funny. That's where I started my political commentary. I made Skibbity Toilet videos. I made I made a ranking video, and then I posted just some of the music videos that I made in film class. And I would go live like once or twice a week with some of my friends, and just play Minecraft, do whatever. But I would talk about whatever was bothering me, and I was getting interested in politics at the time, and I was interested in the news, and that's really what I started speaking about. And I was like, wait, I'm really into talking about this stuff. Let me talk about it more. My problem was that at that time I just really wasn't informed. I was still learning, but I still wanted to talk about it. And I didn't really have that space to talk about it. So I made my own spaces, right? I joined clubs, I joined advocacy groups, started protesting, started doing what I do. And that was just nice, right? Uh I I and then I really stopped doing YouTube. I stopped doing YouTube for a while. I stopped content creation altogether. I wasn't even doing like anything artsy, right? I've always been artsy, but it really made me sad, and I was like, well, I can't do that, and I was like losing my yeah. I felt like I was losing my life a little bit with the advocacy, but it's also like advocacy is so important to me. I really care about it, so I don't want to lose that. So it was genuinely like, okay, well, how do I do advocacy, but I also really want time to do art, and I really miss video making. Oh my gosh! And it fell onto me like a silver pot. I'm turning my fan on. Give me 1 second. Uh, and- wow. But I started video making, and you know what? It's going great because I can continue to do my advocacy, right? And I have this outlet. And something that I really hope I am doing, it is I really want to inspire the people around me and say, look, you have something good to say? I'm nobody. I'm fucking nobody. No one deserves to listen to me. Sorry, sir. Well, other. I'm nobody. I'm fucking nobody. I don't deserve to have people listen to me. Why would you listen to me? Look, I'm this trans kid in their freaking bedroom who, does gay stuff and talks about the things that bother them. Okay? And people people in my community look at that and go, "Oh, well, you know what? Maybe I can do that too." And that means a lot. It, if I can influence some people to just be a little bit better, that's a lot. And it's crazy cuz like I get no numbers. My numbers are 0. My numbers are 0. I don't even know how many people are watching. I think it's 1. That's nice. I love my shout out that one shout out to that one viewer. It might actually be me watching my own stream. Not even gonna lie. But it doesn't matter. I don't care because you know what? Someone might watch this later. Or people are watching my video. Or whatever. It doesn't matter. And it makes me happy that it's like I will get like some of my friends who are like, you know what? I really am passionate about this. And then they talk about it. And that makes me happy because it's like, wow, I haven't had any time. Like, because I'm a full-time student. I do advocacy and I do this. I don't have the time to talk about everything that annoys me, right? If I did, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, ah shucks. Um, where was I saying? Oh wait, hold on. Let me. I keep on thinking about more people to send this to, and I'm like, I'm proud of what I do, so I want to send it to people. La 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 la. Sorry, one thing y'all are going to learn is that I have a bad problem with stimming, and I really don't like, and I kind of want to stop that, but not too much I can do about it. Oh, oh. And then we go, uh, okay. Anyways. So, what was I saying? What was I just saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh no. Oh yeah, I don't have the time to talk about everything. So it makes me really happy when I can talk about some stuff and then, I'll get my friends who the next day they'll be talking about something else completely. And it's like, whoa, you know what? I didn't have the time to because I do some research before I talk about stuff because I don't want to tell you guys something wrong. So it's like, wow, I truly cannot believe that you guys actually just went out of your own way and did that. That's awesome to me. Okay. Once again, let's look at. Oh wait, let me charge my phone. Sorry, I just got a message from my friend who has my Life 360 to charge my phone. Wait a minute. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Beep. I just have fun. I just want to have fun again. I, you know, cause, cause let's be okay. Can we be for real for a second? Can we? Oh, can we fix my freaking visuals? I don't want to look. I want to look the way that I look on the camera. Okay, wait, I think I have to turn my saturation down. That's most likely it. Stream, output, video encoder. Uh, wait. If I do this, I'm scared that it might break it. Is anything broken? Let me know if something's broken. If something's broken, I can fix it. Let's go. And I might the way, because the way I look here is not the way I look on stream. So let's see. Okay, I think I'm chilling. I think I'm chilling. I think I'm good. No, I think I'm a little too gray actually. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Bear with. I'm actually really happy right now. Am I mad? Sorry. Let's not talk about this on stream now. Um. Okay. So, anyways, let's get back. I was saying I enjoy this. I have fun with this. Um. But I do want to be real and say like, yo, things are hard. Things are hard. Oh, it's the energy drink. That's what it is. Things are hard. Um. Things are It's scary. It's really, really scary. Like, I don't want to be deported for speaking out. Like, I don't want to know people who are speaking out who get deported. Look, I might not be a threat yet, but that's the point. I'm not a threat yet. But we wait and we see, because I fear, for people not noticing yet, for people taking too long to be like, no, we got to do something about this. Cause when's it gonna be too late? I got an email. Have you read my email? No, I have not. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, I got an email. Guys, let's read the email. Wait, it might be sensitive information. Oh, ha 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 ha. That is actually funny. I'm streaming right now. That was my co-president, y'all. I run a GSA program, in my county, and it's great. So we got people from every single town in my county, all in one Discord server. It's fantastic. I enjoy it. I've been working on that program for. We just had our year anniversary 2 months ago. No, oh my gosh, 3 months ago. Wow, time is a killer of me. It's gonna kill me. But. Oh, that's funny. The email I just got was, would I rather spend an hour with Jesus Christ or an hour with former Chilean President Salvador Allende? Wait, oh my god, I love live streams because that means I can just talk about whatever I want. And you are forced to listen to me. You are forced to listen to me. You're not allowed to click off. Yes, Chilean President Salvador Allende. So, my mother. Okay, wait. I'm trying to think of how I start this story off. Okay, so Chile, 1970, I believe, 1970 election. The date might be off, but it's around 1970s. Chile was really going to crap. Um, and this is like post Cold War-ish. So, I don't know, this is post Cold War period. And we're starting to see the rise of communism and similar beliefs in Latin America, like places including Chile, who suffered a lot due to imperialism and colonialism by Spain, and then being exploited and taken advantage of by American capitalists. Now, in the 60s and 70s, Chile was discovered to have a lot of copper. Now, copper at that time was starting to be used for some really good things. Like they're trying to figure out electricity and wires and all the stuff that copper is used for. Okay, I'm not an inventor, scientist. I don't know this stuff. I know politics. Okay, we're not there. We're not. So what the f am I doing? Okay, um, so there was a lot of copper, and we know America loves their natural resources, especially American capitalists. Now, Salvador Allende was part of, I think, I forgot exactly what the party was called, but it was he was a socialist. Salvador Allende was a socialist, who was affiliated with various socialist, communist, and just any left-leaning organizations. He was there. He was popping around. He was popping around, and he was pretty cool, right? And he was very popular. He was a very popular person when he ran for election, and he won. And he won the presidency. And he was doing a good job. He was focusing on healthcare. He was focusing on education. And to accomplish that, and to accomplish more equity for Chilean citizens, he privatized certain industries, including. Wait, I do not want to fib. We can do research. Live research time. Did Salvador Allende privatize copper? Shut up, AI overview. I do not trust you. Not privatize. Yes, he nationalized it. According to Harvard Business School, Salvador Allende nationalized the copper industry. This did not make American capitalists very happy. In fact, it made them very angry. So angry that they went to the CIA. They went to the little connections in the CIA and they said, "Oh, please, Central Intelligence Agency. Is it Central? I might be stupid. Intelligence Agency. Intelligence Agency. Oh, please. Can you please kill President Salvador Allende?" So they killed President Salvador Allende. They put a bomb in his office. The American government killed the Chilean president in 1970. Oh, no, the date. 1971 or 1972. I know. Okay, what I can tell you is, what I can tell you, what can I tell you that is an objective fact. This is objectively true. Is that the American government committed a coup d'état and replaced Salvador Allende, the socialist president of of Chile, with Augusto Pinochet. I hate Pinochet. Okay, right? I will talk about American politicians every day of the week, but you know who we never talk about? Because he's old and he's dead now and he's insignificant and no one cares about Chile except for me. I will talk about Augusto Pinochet, my op. I fucking hate Pinochet. If I could kill him myself, I would. Call me fucking Mangione. The way I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Sorry, yo, the jersey's slipping out. The jersey's slipping out. I'm not gonna let anything else slip out on this live stream. I can tell you that. That's for sure. I hate Augusto Pinochet. You know why? Because he's stupid. Well, more than that. Let's talk more than that. Oh, and also, he was just put into office because he would work with the American capitalists. What? Are you telling me that when Chile democratically elected a socialist president? I thought that was impossible. I didn't know that socialists could be democratically elected. Oh my god! I thought all socialists were dictators. What? That's crazy. Wait, and they weren't authoritarian? And they oh my god, and they actually fulfilled on their campaign promises? Wait, are you telling me that providing healthcare and education is socialist? Damn it. I let's privatize every industry. Let's get rid of the Department of Education. If you want a band-aid for your leg, you will pay $5 million because my company said so, and your insurance will not pay for it. If you have a problem with your insurance, move out, okay? God bless America, and God bless capitalism. I also wish that was a joke, but our healthcare system is terrible, and we just got rid of the Department of Education last night. So, we'll talk about that one later. Let's keep talking about this. So, Pinochet, right? Pinochet. He was put forward as the new president of Chile by the American government. Oh, sorry. We weren't involved, of course. Of course we weren't involved. Really, Doug? Just think. Okay. Oh my god. That one was a doozy. No. No, the American government would never do anything wrong. However, Pinochet worked really well with the American government, surprising everyone, and was horrible. Yeah, let's just put it down there. He fucking sucked. Okay. He he kind of ruined all those programs we were talking about, and the ending the exploitation of workers. Well, he was a part of that, right? He actually brought back exploitation. You know what? We brought back exploitation, y'all. No, yeah, he brought back exploitation to Chile because, God forbid, because how does capitalism exist without exploitation? So that if you really think about it, exploitation helps capitalism. That actually means exploitation is a good thing. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that exploitation is actually great? Did you know that we should exploit all of our workers? Did you know that? Did you know that? I bet you didn't know that. Well, joking. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Hold on. Let me look here. Oh my god, my nose. I get boogers in my nose. No, I'm chilling. Okay. So, anyways, for some reason, under this new exploitative regime, people under the people under Pinochet were starting to really feel it in their wallets, and their quality of life was significantly decreasing. So, obviously, the most sensible solution was to say, "Did you know it's actually the fault of the brown people?" Yeah. I wonder where we've seen this before. Anyways, so Pinochet, he blamed all the woes on poor brown Chileans, right? So he instituted a policy of this: whenever mother gives birth and the mother's a little too poor or a little too brown, will either kill the child or sell it abroad, which pretty much means they would traffic these children, right? So they killed a lot of these children, and also sold a lot of them to the United States. Which is actually, the reason I'm so passionate about this is because those children were called the children of silence, and one of them was my mother. Yes, I know, crazy. You're learning all this lore about me already. But yes, one of them was my mother, and that's why I'm so passionate about the children of silence, is simply because this directly affects me. And these were real people. And it's really unfortunate because we never speak about this. We we never learn this in history of I mean, we don't learn anything about Latin America in history. Let's be real. Right? The most we get is the Spanish American War. And it's like okay, during the Spanish American War, we don't speak at all about the actual Latin people that live in these places. It's like, are we crazy? I thought we were supposed to be woke, y'all. It's New Jersey. No, no, of course not. And I'm not gonna lie and sit here and say I know everything about Latin America. No, I truly only know about this time period because I'm really passionate about it and studied it, right? On my own, and spoken about it through history and stories from my family passed down. Oh my god, I'm getting a call from my mother. Holy crud. Hi. Yeah. Oh, okay, I can't text him, right? Okay. Okay, is he downstairs? Oh wait, you don't know. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. See you. Bye. Alright, love you, bye. Hold on, I gotta go tell my brother that he forgot his phone, and I can't text him because he forgot his phone. I'm back. Okay. Whoa. Yo, y'all just got like a temporary chair stream. Okay. So, yeah. No, honestly, I was so scared because I got a call from my mom right after I was done talking with her. I was like, is she watching this? Let's hope not. She was not. No, she just dropped off my brother. So. I'm so among those crimes that America committed in Chile, they also sent aids there. Uh, Chile, there after they stopped really funding healthcare, they were in desperate need of blood because like blood is, you know, necessary for like do I have to explain like medical like jargon and whatnot? No. Blood is necessary in a lot of medicine, right? And they stopped funding they stopped funding healthcare, so no wonder why they needed it. So the lovely United States, who's working with Chile, said, "Hey, you know what? You can buy some blood off of us." And we did that, and well, obviously, we sorry, we be like saying I'm just no, Pinochet did that. Wow, crazy how the guy working with America suddenly really agrees with what America has to do. yeah, so they sent the blood, and now this is like the 80s. Does anyone know what was happening in America during the 80s? It starts with A and ends with Z. AIDS. Yeah, AIDS was happening, and they were sending blood to Chile. They were sending AIDS blood. They had healthy blood, by the way. They kept it. They explicitly kept the AIDS infected blood and the healthy blood separately because they knew about it, and they sent AIDS to Chile. Just your little fun facts. Um. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait, I'm not gonna like name you right now, but I know who you are. Oh my God. This is so cool, y'all. I'm like loving this. Wait. I can like. Oh, yes. Y'all saw my piercing fell out. My piercing fell out. Yo, okay. On the piercing, okay. Yeah. See, I know it was you, Felix. Hi, Felix. Hi, Felix. Hi, Felix. On the topics of piercing. On the topics of piercings. So no, I'm not doing this. Um, my piercing fell out, and I was really sad, so I got to put it back in, but it kind of hurt. And then it was bleeding, and I really didn't want to do that. Um, but it was funny. I don't know if y'all see my shorts and whatnot, but I was getting a comment on I had a pearl here. I had a pearl in my nose ring, and someone said I look stupid. Okay, and I was planning on taking it out the next day, not because they said stupid. It was just like getting uncomfortable, and I took it out, and I just felt horrible because I was like, oh my God, I'm succumbing to what they told me. So I put it back in, and I just felt like crap for the rest of the week. And then I took it back out because I was like, no, I'm not letting my own reverse psychology get to me. Like, you know what I'm like, wait, like don't want to let them win by not letting them win. You know what I mean? Like I'm making my like no, I'm going to make my stance. Like I'm artsy fartsy. I can be artsy fartsy and just be artsy fartsy. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? 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 Like I like oh my God, I get fucking talk. I get fucking talk. I'm back. I'm back. Um yeah, I'm artsy fartsy, y'all. I like it. Um what else are we talking about? What else are we talking about tonight? We got the oh my God. I totally forgot this was a Dumont stream. Yo, this was a Dumont stream, and dead ass did low key just rant about Chile for like how long has it been? Okay, 30 minutes. Yo, okay. Yo guys, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I'm proud of myself. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. Yeah. Oh my God, I can talk about this here. Yes. Haha. I can talk about anything I want. Sorry, I'm every time I remember that I can talk about anything I want, it makes me so happy because it's like, wow, I can just do that. That's cool. Mahmoud Khalil. Khalil? Khalil? Mahmoud Khalil. So, low key a goat, low key a G. Okay. Look, I actually have some notes because I'm working on a little video for him, right? Uh, let's bring out the notes. Okay, so Mahmoud Khalil is an American. Yo, okay. I'm sorry. The voice, like the voice, gotta work on it. We're channeling. All right, deep breaths with me. Okay. How many seconds are we? 5 seconds in, right? What's the box? Five. Oh my God, I can't do this. Five in, hold, five out. Okay. That did not help at all. I'm still equally anxious. But anyways, so Khalil was an immigrant but a permanent resident here in the United States. And he was holding a green card. He's a green card holder who is having a child uh next month. The due date is coming up soon. I'm looking forward to them being born, I guess. And they're married, right? And they study in America. Um they are an American. They like I I don't want to I'm not like all things considered, they are an American, right? I mean, even if they weren't, like, yes, these same things apply to them, but this is an American citizen, okay? And they they were protesting outside of Columbia University, right? They got a master's degree, right? They have a master's. What do they have their master's in? I believe I have it written down here. Damn. Oh, it was international. It was international relations, I believe. International and domestic relations. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know. I don't know. Actually, no one correct me. No one's gonna correct me. But so then you have to blindly assume I'm correct. Okay. No, they have a master's in something international policy related. I can tell you that I know for a fact because I got the facts. Um and they were going to grad school, I believe, in Columbia. And for those of you who are unfamiliar, Columbia University been has a lot invested in the state of Israel. Um, I can talk about my personal feelings on the state of Israel, not the second, because I want to talk about this story first, right? But they had a lot of money invested in Israel, and Mahmoud Khalil has is worked. Yes, okay. Here I am. I'm putting my words together, and I found them. I found the words. I found the words. Okay. He has worked in for Palestinian liberation for many years. So Colombia's investments in Israel really I just dropped my weights. Goes directly against that. So he was part of the group that was intended to convince them, hey, you should really stop that because that's not so good, right? The more you invest, the more genocide gets committed, and that's we really don't like that. Genocide is bad, actually. Did you guys know that genocide is bad? I don't like genocide. You shouldn't like genocide either. Okay, I can tell you that. So they protested and they protested and they protested, to get Colombia to divest. And now I believe yes, he graduated, but he is still very he's still works in that area and is continuing to fight the good fight. Now, he recently, it was last Tuesday, not this Tuesday, the last Tuesday, the one before this week, the last week, I believe, is when I don't even think that's when he organized the protest. That's just when he got arrested, I believe. He got arrested for protesting. Like that, no, not even like trespassing or loitering or any of the things that they try to get protesters on. He got arrested for protesting. Um, you don't have to be an expert in civil rights to know directly, like, First Amendment right to peacefully protest. Like, I'm not crazy, right? Like, we know that. We, as a society, we know that you have a right to peacefully protest. Holy crud. Oh, stupid messages. Stupid messages. Stupid messages. Talking about Phil Murphy. I don't care about Phil Murphy right now. Let's talk about Khalida because he's very important. He's a very important man, and I hope he gets the justice he deserves. But he was arrested for protesting. That's crazy. You don't get arrested just for protesting? Okay, like, there's a million and one reasons you can try to arrest someone, but just for protesting? What the hell? I gotta get my hair out of my face. I'm sorry, y'all. Ah! That's why I was wearing the headphones. I remember now. But just for protesting, holy crud. Yo, wait, am I chilling? Am I chilling? Yo. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you don't get arrested just for protesting? I'm not crazy for saying that's crazy. Okay, I'm crazy for other things, but not for saying that. No, now these are annoying me. Okay, we're back to here. I truly cannot sit still. I don't know, yo. It gets worse. It does get worse. The burger rake, the Donald Trump administration has already said that they don't have reasons for arresting him. They don't have any charges. He is just wrong. He's just being wrongfully arrested, and that's it. They're just keeping him there because they feel like it. They feel like it. So, so what's the best thing that people can do to speak up on this? Because like you're arrested for literally just being pro-Palestine. It's not even anti-Israel sentiment because I mean even that shouldn't be a problem either. But like you can't even get them on that. They're just pro-Palestine. That's it. They're literally just saying like, "Hey, I don't think that brown people deserve to die for existing." And that shouldn't be a hot take. It really shouldn't be, but we live in a society where it is. We live in a society for saying, I don't think an entire race of people should be killed for existing. I apologize. So, an organization, I really do appreciate this organization's existence. Jewish Voices for Peace. Organization organized. Crazy. They organized a protest outside of Trump Towers last Thursday, where 98 Jewish people were arrested for protesting against Mahmoud Khalil's arrest, as well as the state of Israel. Right? They use the phrase, and I really do like. Sorry, just love. I plan on reaching out sometime soon. Not in our name, because for years the state of Israel has. Well, no, since their existence, the state of Israel has claimed to represent all Jews, when in reality they represent all Israelis, and those are not the same. Yeah, but they commit their Israel commits their genocide in the name of the Jewish people, and what Jewish Voices for Peace says, no, don't do this in our name. We do not support this. We are Jews. We do not commit genocide. And I say this, and okay, for those of you who do not know, I come from a Jewish family, right? And where was I? Oh, yes. By claiming that Israel represents Jews and then committing a genocide, you're saying that Jews are the ones responsible for committing this genocide. Jews are not the one responsible for this genocide. Are you crazy? Are you nuts? No. That is the state of Israel, and that is the United States that are actively participating and pushing this to keep on happening. And that's why we see this increase, why we see this increase in protesting, why we see all these people that are trying to say, America, stop. We're the problem. We're the ones who are keeping on giving them the money, and we're the ones that are we encourage this. And now we look at Trump with his AI video for turning Gaza into this paradise while also eliminating all Palestinians from the equation. It's sad. It's sad, sad, sad to see. Whew. I talked a lot, y'all. I really did. And I'm happy if you listened to me. And if you're watching this as VOD, you know, that's great too. But yeah. Uh any questions I shall take. But if not, yo, an hour stream low-key ain't bad. I'm happy with this one. I'm really happy with this one. I think I should do it more. Um I can, yeah. I really can. It wouldn't be too hard. But I love you all. Please. Please, please, please. From the bottom of my heart, have a fantastic night. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Oh, and like the stream if you did. Subscribe. Lose you. Kiss goodnight. I'm sorry, y'all. I love y'all. Please. Ooh, stop streaming. Okay. Yes, I want to end the stream. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.